is the mic working now? There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. Sorry I'm a little late today. Just trying to troubleshoot any of the potential issues we've been having recently with this. And if we continue having those issues, well... I guess we'll just stop. Despite me really not liking that idea. As you can see, I did do a little bit of off-screen grinding. Not an insane amount, but enough to actually get us to the level cap for Volume 1, because we've basically hit endgame. And now I'm basically just doing some, like, cleanup. I really hope it doesn't crash again. I ran like 4 different scans to try and like figure out what the potential problem might be, and all of them went like, yeah, no, your stuff's working fine. So I don't know what's happening. I really don't.
Your guard's down.
One crap down. Time for Yuri? Yep, you're absolutely right, Roblox. I'm just hoping that... Damn it, every time. I don't need a bunch of these random fucking standing around captures from .hack. Why do I keep instinctively pressing that button? Well, you know what? No, I know exactly why. Time for Yuri? I can. We could. Easily, as a matter of fact. We can shorten that. I've been replaying Spider-Man 2, so I totally can.
Don't panic.
Just a random PK, not Blacklist member. Sever once.
I guess we win.
Kill the zebra, I guess.
You're mine. Thunder.
Hey, G-Man. No, because one sentence is getting ready to hear someone's voice. What I said is nowadays language time for two girls doing it. I'm failing to see the problem here. Mother... Okay, so that's the path forward. Let's continue exploring up here. So, like I was saying before I think you got here, Roblox, I did some off-screen grinding, so we are at level cap. I maxed out the arena for Volume 1, I maxed out the bike for Volume 1. Still need Chaos Gate and... Monster? Monster and Item are the three I need to max out before we move on. That's not what I meant to do. Damn. But yeah, I spent, You got the Master Rank 30 in Warframe, good for you, buddy. I spent about 45 minutes running scans on my computer to see if I can diagnose the problem we've been having. Nope. So basically, I'm praying that the last 2 times this crashed were like isolated incidents. Or that by attempting to find the problem, I accidentally fixed it.
Course unknown passing. Large hemisphere, please. Oink. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Like, I'm not holding my breath on that, but hopefully that was the case. Just accidentally fix it. That would be very nice. Either time to send the computer to the pound or to a shrink. Somehow I don't think either of those is going to help all that much. Like, I could send it to get repaired, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it, is the problem.
Okay, who's next?
Let's go up. I don't know why I keep saying that. Every time I go, like, yeah, that looks like it's going to be the shorter path, I end up finding, like, the critical path forward, and the other path is, like, one room. It happens every single time.
Thunder spark! Sword dance! Gale blade! Electro bullet! I guess we win.
I understand. You're very fast. As a result, I give you this.
Because, like, the thing is, we kind of have proof positive that, like,
This'll be quick.
running Romeo's a Dead Man and Final Fantasy 16 and Date Everything and Dragon Ball Fighters, we didn't have any problems. Not in regards to crashing.
Electro bullet!
Anyway, right? Like, PC ran them just fine, never crashed, never had, like, that particular type of issue. Like, Fighters had an issue where, like, matches would just drop for seemingly no reason. But Switch games are a skill diff? You don't know? I don't know either. That's the weird thing. It's like, and the timing is still weird to me. Like 100 and something hours, 120 something hours of footage recorded and posted to YouTube from using an Elgato. All of the Bayonetta games, Astral Chain, Wonderful 100, or Wonderful 101 rather. Not a problem. Not a single problem. 4 parts into Dot Hack. Or rather, we get to part 5, and suddenly things just start falling apart. Like, why? Like, that seems very bizarre to me. Oh, also, the seven 4-hour-long parts we did for, Cyber Sleuth in the lead-up to Time Stranger coming out. Like, we played plenty with the Switch, and it just, like, now decides to have a massive fit about it and throw a tantrum. Like, I don't get it. A buddy of mine is just like, maybe you need to, like, swap out your RAM. And I'm just like, I am not paying, like, $1,000 to get 64 gigs of RAM when 32 should be more than enough for this at the moment. I have been thinking of upgrading, but that seems like a little bit of a ridiculous leap.
It was adequate.
If it is like a big problem with like the Switch or something along those lines, I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do, because like all of the Final Fantasy games up to 12 I have on the Switch, and I really don't feel like buying them again on PC to play them. For the channel, anyway. Or rather, for... You know what I mean.
This'll be quick.
Kinda hoping I would have seen enemies I hadn't fought yet.
Electro Boy. Sword dance.
This is gonna be weapon levels, or rather, some experience for them, so it's not that bad.
Gale Blade. That's that, I guess.
Anything to break or loot? Nope. Okay, straight down, and then... yeah, straight down. If we get lucky and there aren't any problems tonight, we should be able to get the volume 2. Should be. I mean, if Celestial ends up joining us, or something along those lines, I do have a question I could ask them. In regards to, do I have to do the character quests in this volume?
Electro Boy.
Because I actually forget.
Sword dance.
Or do I just need to do them once? Because if I just need to do them once, I'll get Bigman's out of the way right now. Or try to, anyway. Because Bigman's is annoying.
Guess we win.
The Mecha Grunty and the Lucky Animal stuff is actually real easy. Because you can just load into an area, find the animal, find Mecha Grunty, and leave. Just load into a field area. It's super simple. You're going to be doing a lot of that anyway, so.
This'll be quick. Here it comes. Sword dance. That was nothing.
It's interesting how I've come to associate Yuri more with Spider-Man in recent years, to the point where I'm hearing this voice, like his Haseo voice, and going like, yeah, no, that's Sasuke. That is very different. This is whiny emo boy, and not whiny science boy. I say that, though I love his, I actually really love his Peter Parker. I really like his Peter. And his Spider-Man, obviously, but... Because they are, in fact, supposed to have different quote-unquote voices, right? They're not supposed to sound the same. The cadence is different.
Pretty much what I expected.
Oh, hey, new enemies. Not you guys. You guys are kind of non-important.
Try later. Electro bullet. I guess we win.
At least I got one new entry in the monster manual. Not exactly the right term for it, but you know what I mean. Whoa.
Here's our chance. Thunder! Sword dance! Electro bullet! Sparrow counter! Well, that's that, I guess.
They finally added a good chainsaw in Warframe. They did? Who's it for? I know that theoretically any Warframe can use it, but generally speaking, weapon types are catered to a specific playstyle. Who can utilize it best, I should probably clarify.
This'll be quick.
More like who's it not meant for? Yeah.
Sword shot! Sword dance!
Who's it from, not for? Who's it from?
Okay, who's next?
One of these is a, one of these is strapped. There it is. Well, it's spoilers, so you prefer not saying. Then I will stop asking. Damn. I will not push. No, well, that's another decent way to get rid of chims, I guess. Just let yourself get shot. Interesting way of doing it, but alright. Almost halfway to 7. Pretty sure I explained this before, but yeah, you get a new skill every, like, 2 levels in a weapon. But what you can explain is that it's just the upgraded version of the first chainsaw they tried releasing called the Ghoul Saw. That's a good name for a chainsaw. What does it do? It cuts up ghouls. What do you think it does? Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer, I guess. Can I push it to like level 50? Nah, looks like the best I can get is 42. But... It's called that because most of the weapons that the enemies use, you can usually use it. Ghoul faction was added. One of the enemies was seen wielding a chainsaw. Multiple years of people begging for it to be added, but when it released, it was a disappointment. Stats for it, well, just terrible. The only stats for it didn't help any, like, much. Now they released an upgraded version, and by your standards, it's good. Oh, that's cool. At least it's not, like, doomed to just die.
This'll be quick.
Languish in obscurity and all that.
Sword shot. I guess we win.
It's got a gun.
How should we handle this?
Colt 31, regular PK.
Extra bullet. Counter.
That is a dead old man. Okay, I seriously need to, like, stop by the shop and give Gaspard some of these items so that he can get them the hell out of my inventory. 3 more and I'll stop. Well, I guess not.
Your guard's down.
Okay, who's next?
We'll do this properly this first time, and then we're just gonna, like,
I remember this.
rush through.
Course unmassing. Why, please eject chimps. Oink. Thank you.
Grind animals, Mecha Grunty, and the Berserk, sorry, the PKs, the potential PKs. Dude, seriously? Kick the damn thing. It's not that fast. And I'm tapping the A button. Unbelievable. How big is this area? Not that big, okay. Stop it. Desperate attempt to heal aborted.
Here's our chance.
I think the Amber Dragon Eye is for, like, increased experience gain, but I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that.
That was nothing.
Your guard's down. It was adequate.
Alright, we maxed out Pi and Kun. In regards to relationship values, anyway.
You're mine. Thunder Spark.
It was adequate.
What's the boss look like, and have we already fought it? Pretty sure we haven't fought one of those before. So that's a new entry.
Your guard's down.
I love PS2 Jank. Phase right through one enemy to surprise attack the one behind them. PS2 Jank is the best Jank. Second guessing myself immediately. Because PS1 Jank is phenomenal. GameCube Jank. Original Xbox Jank is also pretty fucking good.
Don't cry later.
That was a surprise attack and it immediately shifted.
Pretty much what I expected.
Okay, that should be all the treasure chests. All the crates that we could break. We got the chimps we needed. And we surprise attacked all of them save for one, so...
Slow.
Pretty much what I expected.
I should put the flame sword in storage, because it's not like they can let... I'm pretty sure I can't sell it, because it's a unique item. Or if I can, it's not worth selling, because... Demon Yin Yang, damn it. Alright, so step one. Alright. The item collection's almost always the most annoying one. Pretty sure Adley already has one of you. I'm wearing an alloy, so we already have one. Do not have one of you. I'll trade you 2, even though you're happy with 1. So I can get 1 thing out of my inventory. No equipment. You're useless to me. Max Burst I already checked with. Rudolph. Nothing. Hey, Toa. Didn't talk to them yet. Do I have Rip? Pretty sure I do, but let's make sure. Not skill trigger. I do. So there's no real point in getting a second one. Actively won't do anything. Only 25 to go. Do I have vests? Just in case. Axes, I know I have. You don't need, like, one of a fire axe, one of a water axe, one of a sleep axe. You just need an axe, and that counts as you having the axe weapon for the Book of 1,000. Any new quests? Nope. Okay, yeah, I think I've exhausted everyone that's spawned in currently. In this area, anyway. The fuck's Coon just staring at a wall for? Why is this where he's hanging out? What are you doing here? And should I be very worried? Grab that, and that. Pretty sure I already talked to Eddie. Yeah, I absolutely already talked to Eddie. This is the kind of back and forth minutia that keeps people coming back. I just know it. Obviously, right? Would I be fine with Goob raiding then starting back up their stream? I mean, absolutely. Unless we immediately crash when they attempt it, which, you know, let's not put it past my streams, apparently. Still think that's a bad name, Rental Daughter. Curse, which I already have access to. Dragonfly. Pretty sure I don't have any of you. It's another flyer. Which I think brings us up to 110. Like, not nearly the max that we need, but... we're making progress, and that's definitely better than not doing that. Anyone up here? Yoko, which who I've already talked to. AK-47, who I've already talked to. Okay. Menno, Nuada. Hey, Goob. Welcome to the stream. Really appreciate it. Oh, for fuck's sake. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm very much tempting fate with the game I'm currently playing. The last 2 Mondays I've played it, things have not gone well. Complete crash. So I'm hoping that I was able to fix that for today, but... I'm not exactly the luckiest guy around. Well, you know what? I can't actually say that because you're here and you raided, so... you know what? I am the luckiest guy around, and if my computer crashes, then, you know, rage against the machine and all that. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. The black market. I completely forgot that you were here. That is a lot of money. But I have a lot of money, therefore... and now I'm destitute. Right, completely forgot. For those who don't know me, I am Phantom Ring King. I am a boxing-themed VTuber. I play basically whatever strikes my fancy, and apparently I do not know when to learn my lesson and play games that crash my PC. Still don't know why. 4 different system checks. Not a single one told me anything. It's wild. Not late. Never are, Tails. You never are. Picking a long sleeve was maybe a mistake today. Blame it on the Brazilian Wi-Fi. Honestly, don't know which is worse, Brazilian Wi-Fi or Portuguese Wi-Fi. Neither of them are great. Oh, hello. Yeah, I need to grab both of those. One of you, one of you, one of you, one of you. Get rid of these, because there's no point in me having them. I do not use them. And get rid of some equipment. You're maxed out. So... Right. Ah, that's just shy. Ah, that's annoying. I think that's 111. We really will have. I really will have to check because I kind of need to know. Before that, begins text. Once we fight the doppelganger, I think we're immediately going to hit level 7, which gives us a new skill, which is great. And then we're immediately going to swap for broadsword, which, you know, not as great. Quasar, Blue Eye, Ingrid. Record. There we go. Oh, wait, I should have changed one of the words. Yeah, it's fine. Did I hear the Steel Ball Run news? Which one? Which bit of it, rather? Because I heard that people were not happy with the current release schedule, obviously. But I don't know if they backed down on that. And there's the weapon level up. Tri-Strike. The fact that the next episode is dropping in September and then it will be weekly. Okay, so they gave us a taste of the Coke first. And then told us to wait for the next hit. Understood. Place Gale Blade with Tri-Strike. And then immediately render that useless by... I accidentally got rid of... my broadswords. Huh. You know what? This is very apropos. This is the level of intelligence you need to expect from me, audience.
It's that again.
Course unknown. Fuel insufficient. Function shut down. Emergency passing. Life form detected. Begin fuel request. Beep. Gym sphere, please. Oink. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I am, in fact, that caliber of stupid. And there he goes. Okay, let's get the animal.
You kicked me. Give you money.
Okay, now let's head out. Pretty sure I'm gonna get, what, a caramel sauce for that? Smoke screen. I'm actually kind of happy with that as the E rank reward. Makes it easier to sneak up on enemies. Okay. Do any of you have... a broadsword that I can bum off of you? It doesn't seem so. Damn it. My hubris. No. Level 25, not doing that. I know that some of you have access to, like, the better stuff. Come on. Sidewinder? Nope. Though that is something I don't have. But yeah, Roblox, that sucks. Well, it sucks, but, you know. If the quality matches episode 1, then I'm not going to be that upset by it. Do I wish it was weekly right now? Yes. I would, however, like to wait a little bit. Trying to figure out how to do a Lollipop Chainsaw cosplay? That's going to be tough. That's not going to be easy, Roblox. Juliet Starling is quite a character design.
Oh my!
Yep, 111. Unless you're going to be doing a random other character instead. You do, in fact, have the chainsaw. You are right about that. That is, in fact, correct. But is that enough? To just have the chainsaw. Alright, step away a little bit to make the battle area spawn in.
Let's get going.
Magical. This might be member of the wanted list? Yes, excellent. Alright, death. Don't let up. Kill her.
I guess we win.
Now we activate this. You have three options: Eureli, the Magical Girl Warframe, Neza the Firewalker, or Nova the Antimatter Frame. Do any of them have a cheerleading emote? I ask only semi-jokingly. Because if the answer to that is yes, you know the one you have to pick. Got it. Your Idols kind of has them, but put her idol animation, her idol animations on everyone. I think you mean IDLE and not IDOL. Two very different forms of, there we go, yeah. Those are two very different forms of idol. Shut up? I can't, I'm a professional yapper. It's what I do. If I shut up, I might actually just straight up die. Wow. Mother. This guy's driving a really hard bargain, holy shit. That was a very fair trade, he says, after robbing me of all of my potions. Thing is, you want to have the pigtails in with it? Nova and Neza have those? Well, Eureli doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, Juliet does have, like, outfit options that, like, change her hairstyle, too. But whether or not you like those is a different story, right? Okay, I'm going to go pick up the flame sword. It's not the best broadsword we could have at this point in the game, absolutely not, but it is a broadsword. You know, as opposed to the ones I stupidly sold or threw away. Oh, wait, nope, found one. Now, can I actually trade for it? Let's find out. Still kills you that James Gunn wrote Lollipop Chainsaw. Does not kill me, it makes perfect sense. His humor is all over it. Which is not an insult on my part. I actually love James Gunn's, like, humor. His style is something I legitimately really do enjoy. But yeah, you can very much tell. It is not in any way subtle. never played it, so you don't know. It's a trip. Okay, you want to know another person that worked on Lollipop Chainsaw? Suda51, as in the guy who, you know, made Romeo as a dead man. So, you know. If the tone and... Yeah, it's kind of obvious, yep. It really is, isn't it? It is not subtle. If you know type of thing. Yeah, it's that, Killer 7. No More Heroes has a very similar sense of humor, except it's way more cynical. Like, way more cynical. Like, depressingly cynical at times. Still a fan of the games, though. I just remembered I have all of the No More Heroes games on Switch. I just remembered I have all of them. The time has come for the return of Lord Cernunnos. He returns from the land of death, does he? Fools, give up and rejoice. Perform the Dance of Lamentation. And now, the Dance of Solitude. Lord Cernunnos is the one who should be ruling over this world. When he takes control of this world, there will be no more fear of death, nor mourning. That... Sure. This world will become a realm of corpses. That... You know, you're not selling me on this idea, man. The segregation between living and death, the border between the world of the living and the world of the dead will all be gone. Again, you're not... Bearer of the Mark of Offering, you will be the cornerstone of paradise. Of course we will. Come. You guys need to stop just summoning the zombie goblins. These are not threats to us.
Get them! Don't cry later!
A case in point. Right?
Pretty much what I expected.
You've fallen into my trap, have we? All of the life force you have lost at this point has been offered to Lord Cernunnos. We didn't take a single hit in that fight. What are you talking about? I may not have obtained your soul, but I have gained sufficient life. Lord Cernunnos, please be patient for a little longer. I have done it. Neither decay nor Lord of Death will have you. You belong to me, the Abyss. Smoke bomb. And now I will valiantly run away, my lord. Ah, boy. Mark. Yeah, I've talked to you two already.
Don't panic.
Well,
Source passing, please eject. Oink, thank you for helping.
You kicked me.
Mark, Blue, Angel Hair, Senyan. Pretty sure Senyan was here last time. And I remember talking to Angel here at one point, but I didn't remember if that was before or after the Bigman stuff started. Damn. Oops, nope, not that. There we go. Alright, so we'll do this like 2 more times, and then we're gonna head back to Grunty to see if
Don't panic.
anything has gone up. Regular PK.
well, that's that, I guess.
I'm honestly just fishing for, like, wanted PKers. Don't get me wrong, the regular ones are fine, but getting everyone off the wanted list quickly is way better in the long run. That's not what I wanted to do.
Pretty much what I expected.
Why did I open that?
It's that again.
No, seriously, why did I open that? I'm very confused myself. What was that for?
Oink, thank you for helping me.
It's relatively easy to know when you have to turn in the Mecha Grunty quest. Because once he starts asking for, like, 50 chimp spheres, that's when you know, like, oh, we hit the limit on him. Blue Eye, Sidewinder, Half Rider. Shop. Okay, so that's the Chaos Gate, which means I still have the item collection. Damn it. Ah, boy. Really, level 1 swords. monsters. Damn.
Yo.
Did that count? Okay, it did. So I'm missing After Spin Corpse, Forbon Moo, and After Spin Needle. So level 20s, I would guess, staff. Give me a second. I'm just going to look some things up real quick to make this a little less tedious on the audience. Okay. Do I even have the keyword for it? Tried my best at the cosplay, you know, when I send it, I'm gonna be like, not accurate enough. Yeah, totally, because I'm that kind of douche canoe. Thanks, Roblox. Appreciate it. Oh, man. That's just a really funny thought. Okay, do I actually have Moonlight? Doesn't look like it. Well, might as well check the emails. I said so before. As a joke. Sorry, you're autistic. Pretty damn sure I'm on the spectrum too. I don't know exactly where on the spectrum, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum somewhere. Probably leaning more towards ADHD, though. Got that one already, so... Don't know if I had a garment. Natalie. You guys had that fight in the arena locker room, right? Syllabus, you were there. What are you talking about? Like, you saw it happen. What? Urgent. Come to Raven's at home. It's an emergency.
Yada's calling. I'll go to Raven's at home.
What kind of emergency, Yada? Real bad. Very dangerous. Get here quick. He could afford to give us a little bit more information, but I guess not. I guess he can just be really, really vague about things.
Do you know about Triage? It's the player Haseo is looking for.
Ovan, you absolute freakazoid. Why?
Triage yourself. It'll be fine. You won't have any problems if you just use your ability to hear.
How?
Atali.
How do you know about that?
Triage is something only you can do.
No, it's not.
Once he understands how valuable you are to him, even Haseo will.
Yeah, that's right. Make yourself a tool for him. Ovan, what the hell is your fucking malfunction, dude? Like, calm down. It's not hard. No one? You thought not? Yeah, I already talked to Pale. Raven. Not Kennard, Raven. Very different places. One's chill, one is games falling apart.
Oh, really? And would your being busy have anything to do with Atali?
Sheesh. Where'd you spy from this time, Yada?
Atterley has always been one of our targets for investigation.
And you never mentioned that why?
What?
Atterley. She is another Epitaph user candidate that we found, just like you.
Again, you didn't mention that to the person that was standing right next to her the entire time.
We were
Why?
unable to confirm this information until after you had entered into the Demon Palace tournament with her.
How are you guys so bad at your damn jobs?
Of course.
Like, what?
All you wanted was information about Tri-Edge and Shino.
Yeah, and knowing about another fucking kaiju person right next to him would have been a really good information to have, Yada.
Bastard!
Agreed, Haseo.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I will actively punch you through that wall.
Where is she now?
Oh, that's not good. Are you telling me it was that easy?
This is it.
Huh?
Immediately after she returned to Makanu from the tournament crowning ceremony, she used the Chaos Gate to transfer herself to another area. But there are no records in the system of her whereabouts after that. She hasn't logged out of the game, but we haven't been able to find her location within the system either. It seems like her character is outside of the normal parameters somehow.
Where did she go?
The area word she input in the Chaos Gate was Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark. She went to the lost ground of Morag Barrow. I have given orders to Pai and Kun. Take the two of them with you and investigate the matter immediately.
Damn!
To think that you would give me information.
Was it none of my business?
What is your objective, Ovan?
Simply for Haseo to grow. On that point, I believe our goals are in accordance with each other.
Fine. I will accept your words at face value for now.
Very good. Now then.
For Haseo to grow up. Oh. Interesting.
Yada's just standing there being like, I wonder why nobody really likes me aside from Pi. It's like, well, maybe if you stopped acting like a fucking Machiavellian weirdo for 5 minutes. People wouldn't constantly think that you're up to something. Crazy thought, I know.
Ellie's missing? I guess she's in some kind of trouble, huh?
Let's go find her. Our destination is Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark, Morig Barrow.
Yeah, I've been there before. But before we head there...
How should we handle this?
Rapid attack!
Electropole!
It was adequate.
It's that again.
Course passing. Please eject. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come on, work with me. There we go, controller. Smoke screen. Let's get the animal. And then we have my favorite thing to do in a video game. Wait. I'm not even kidding. To fight the doppelganger, you have to wait for it to spawn in. So, Pi screaming out, we have to go help Adelie. It's like, yeah, I know, but trust me, we want to do this. Oh, man. So we got a little bit of time. Anyone want to say anything? Or ask me anything? Free to answer. You know, unless the game falls apart in the next 5 minutes, which is a distinct possibility, but I'm hoping not. Worst JoJo part. Oh, wow. So... am I allowed to be pedantic about it? You guess? Okay. I think that taken as a whole, with like hindsight, right? Phantom Blood is weak. Part 1 is a little weak. Here's the problem, though. It's followed by Battle Tendency, which is great. And then followed by Stardust Crusaders, which sets the tone for the next few parts. So it's not fair, right? But if I had to pick, like, my least favorite, I like Part 5, but it's not the best one. Part 5 has a great cast, and not the best main character. Giorno really, really doesn't come across as the main character. Bruno's the main character of Part 5. Giorno's along for the ride. Like, I like him, but... It's hilarious because part of my problem with Giorno comes from the fact that... How do I like articulate this properly? Okay. So Koichi in Part 4. When he gets his stand, he's a little confused for a second, but he figures out what echoes can do. Or reverb, if you prefer. And then it levels up, and he figures out what it can do pretty quickly. And then it levels up, and he figures out what it can do pretty quickly. The way stands work is that you kind of have not a complete understanding of it, because you have to be creative to like make them stronger, but you have some sort of idea what they can do. One of the first things we find out about Giorno and Gold Experience is he has no fucking clue how Gold Experience works. Which is Araki's very fun hand-wavy thing of being like, I can do weird funky shit with Gold Experience and nobody can call me out on it because even Giorno doesn't know what's going on. Like, if you look at Gold Experience in and of itself, like, the things it does in early parts, it's just like, how the fuck are they ever going to lose? Like, Gold Experience is busted. Crazy Diamond is cool, but it has limits. Like, Crazy Diamond is a medic that can't heal the person that is the medic. Also, just the idea of, yeah, your main character is the medic for the team is such a cool idea. Like, you never see that kind of thing. Not really. And then comes Part 5, where it's just like, yeah, Gold Experience is the medic, and also he can heal himself. So it's all the power of Crazy Diamond right off the bat, with none of the downsides. And then there's the fact it can transmute stuff, and there's the fact that, it can reflect damage, and it can overflow you with life energy, which automatically makes it so that your, reflexes are tuned to the max. The healing is discovered halfway. It's not a perfect heal. It's not. You are in fact correct about that. But, the main criticism a lot of people have with Part 3 is, how the fuck is it that Star Platinum keeps getting this weird, wacky shit that Jotaro uses, once and then never again? Part 5 has that same problem, with a less, charismatic main character. Every time Giorno was on screen, I'd always be like, shut up, I want to hear Bruno talk more. Starfinger, and to a lesser extent, his time stop. Because I think his time stop was actually very well foreshadowed. There's hints of it throughout the part, specifically in the Darby fight. Darby the Elder, specifically. But yeah, there we go. There we go. There you are. Hey, buddy. This is Doppelganger, symbol of death that wanders around the area. Be on guard when dark clouds appear on screen. He is coming at you from the direction of the red arrow. He is very powerful, so run before he catches you. No. Fight me. Face me, Doppelganger. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. This might have been a mistake. to do this without, like, a proper healer. Pi, where the fuck are you? Help me. I'm dying here. Alright, fuck him up.
I'll finish it.
Jump his ass, team. And that's like the hardest fight in the game.
That was nothing.
Own King acquired. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. But yeah, like I was saying, like, it's never really explained why Star Platinum can just body morph, like shapeshift like that. But at least the time stop is somewhat shown in bits and pieces throughout the part, right? Does Gold Experience ever hit somebody and then, like, fill them with life energy after that first time against Bruno? To, like, heighten their reflexes and make them see the world at, like, 1,000th of the speed it usually runs at? Because I don't think that ever happens again. Part 5 is fun. Part 5 is fine. I'm just saying that of the parts, aside from Phantom Blood, it's a little weak. It is not the strongest. Part 7 is still my favorite, and I like Jojo Leon, so.
Oh well. Wonder if I have enough chim spheres
Source
for
unknown. Passing Chim sphere, please.
Haven't seen or kept up with Jojo Lands, so maybe that one's weak, but I don't know. So I'm not fit to comment on it, you know.
Here's our chance. Armor pierce. I guess we win.
Okay, we're nearly 2 hours in, and everything seems still stable, so I think that the curse is lifted. I think we're going to be able to make it the full... Like, we're going to be able to get all the way to 10 tonight. Granted, we did have to start a little later because I was, you know, running diagnostics on my PC, but... I'd rather start a little late than, you know, take an impromptu week-long break. Although, speaking of breaks, I will have to, there will be a 2-week break relatively soon. And by relatively soon, I mean, like, in a month or two.
You're mine. Twin moons. Electro bullet. Tiger blade. Well, that's that, I guess.
Okay, I'm hearing the lucky animal of the area. There you are, another fate worm. That's how you know I've had this game/series on the brain, when I actively remembered the lucky animal's, like, name. That shit ain't normal.
You're not getting away.
Electro bullet. Twin moons. Electro bullet. I guess we win.
Your guard's down.
Armor pierce. Twin moons. Well, that's that, I guess. Slow. Electro bullet. Tiger blade. I guess we win.
Okay, nothing up here.
This'll be quick. Thunder Spark! Thunder Spark! Armor Pierce! Okay, who's next?
You're not getting away.
Thunder Spark!
But yeah, Roblox, for my answer, I'm pretty sure you can probably intuit who my least favorite JoJo is as well.
Armor Pierce! Okay, who's next?
I don't think I've exactly kept it secret. Giorno, you guess? Yeah.
Slow! Thunder Spark!
Jonathan is the originator, so, you know, he gets a pass for being a little boring, because he's literally the first one. Joseph is Joseph, and thereby is, you know, Joseph. Jotaro is just, like, so hilariously try-hard cool. Like, he tries so hard that it becomes funny and endearing. Josuke's just the best. Josuke's great. Jolene is great. Jonathan is the JoJo of my favorite part. Sorry, Johnny. And is also great for a completely different reason. And Gappy from Part 8 is really up to taste. I like him. I like Gappy a lot, but I can see why people wouldn't. I can very easily see why people wouldn't.
You're not getting away.
You do not belong in this game, sir. You are a Bakugan that escaped from that universe. Don't think I can't tell.
Armor Pierce! Armor Pierce! Well, that's that, I guess.
Do this one, then check back in with the Book of Thousand. That was a stereo cry, but alright. That's not who I meant to hit. That's quite disappointing. There we go.
Twin moons. Electro bullet. I guess we win.
The double front flip into an axe smash is an interesting maneuver, Pi. I can dig it.
This'll be quick. Electro bullet. Tiger blade.
Pretty much what I expected.
You're mine. Thunder spark. Armor pierce. Electro bullet. Okay, who's next? Here's our chance. Electro bullet. Twin moons. Electro bullet. Okay, who's next?
Can I do the same thing I did last time? Oh, I totally can.
Your guard's down.
Sword shot. Armor pierce. Thunder spark.
Pretty much what I expected.
Ow.
This'll be quick. Electro bullet.
I think I slept on my arm wrong. My left arm specifically has just been killing me all day. Like, it hasn't been unbearable, but it's very much been like, hey, I'm in pain.
I guess we win.
Just taking a moment to remind you. Pain. Just over and over. I don't know how to deal with that.
Twin moons.
Well, that's that, I guess.
And lucky animal. Short dashes.
You're pretty good. All right, I commend you with luck for your fast feet.
Oh well. Wonder if I
Doors passing Light 8 row via butt. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This'll be quick. Forward shot. Electro bullet. Twin moons. Electro bullet.
Pretty much what I expected.
You're not getting away.
Electro bullet.
Pretty much what I expected.
Slow. Forward shot. Electro bullet. Twin moons. Electro bullet.
I know I'm being a little quiet tonight. The fear is starting to get to me. The concern.
Well, that's that, I guess.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And for my, like, entire PC to just self-destruct or something, I don't know. Yeah. Have you never heard that expression before? Waiting for the other shoe to drop? Don't actually know the origins of it, but it's an old expression.
Slow. Forward shot.
You're not old? Yeah, but you know the expression turn the other cheek, don't you? You know, that expression that comes from the Bible? If you've heard that one before. Sorry you haven't read that yet. I don't recommend it.
Tiger Blade. I guess we win.
Unless you want to laugh. Because some of the stuff in there is really funny. Of course, it all changes depending on if you're reading New or Old Testament. Damn it, I had an opportunity to make an Aqua Teen reference and I missed it. Damn it. Fuck. This is so rare for me. Damn it. Should have fucking called it the Bibble. Damn it. I'm so mad at myself now, like for real. Alright. Let's put some stuff for sale at Canard. Also check the book, and then head on to the story. It literally moved like a pixel. Damn it. Sure, that's half, yep. An 89-year-old woman voices Goku? Yeah, Masako Nozawa. She's great. She's really, really great. She voices all the males in the Son family.
This is where the triage sign was. Where are you, Adelie?
So yeah, the team I play in Fighters that you saw me playing last Wednesday. Yeah, it's a team entirely voiced by Nozawa. It's a team entirely voiced by a single person with 3 completely different, like, vocal cadences. It's great.
It's glowing?
Yes! She voices the entire Guillaume line. And, again, she has different voices for every single one of them. It's great.
Let's go. Ottilie is sure to be down this way.
Got a bad feeling about this. But yeah, Guillemon is great. Guillemon is one of my favorites. Depending on the day, Guillemon, Vmon, and now, funnily enough, Geckomon from Beat Break is definitely up there.
Did you know?
Adelie, what are you...
No!
Geckomon is great. Fucking love him.
I found this place by myself with my own
That boy's a
powers.
goddamn gremlin.
Please don't get involved. I'm going to find Tri-Edge. I'm going to use my power to find him.
Yeah, and what are you gonna do when you find him?
Tri-Edge.
Because I want you to look at me. I want you to see me, recognize me.
What are you talking about?
So you're going on
At you right now.
the hunt for a serial killer to do that? What?
You never would have said what you said.
What? What did I say to you?
That I was too irritating. That you never want to see my face again.
No. That was...
Yes, it was. If you were actually seeing me, you never would have said that.
Are you sure about that?
If there was a stronger cleric, you would have chosen that person and not me. If there was a character that looked more like Shino, you would have relied on her.
I really don't think that that's how that would have gone, but alright.
No, you idiot. That's not it at all.
I am an idiot. That's the way I am. That's why I got the wrong impression. I know better than anyone how much of an idiot I am.
Haseo, that is a great conversational
Keep calling
technique.
yourself an idiot. You'll become one someday.
Just yell that somebody's a fucking moron. That's a great plan. That's sure to get them on your side. Well, we heard the bell ding, and that's not a good thing.
Tri-Edge.
I would like to point out, we're like 28 hours into this, and this is, what, the third time we've seen
Who are you?
Tri-Edge? I don't think they're all there, Haseo.
So, are you a hacker? An epitaph user? What are you, an Ida? Damn you. Say something already. I won't let you. You won't get away again. Give us back all of the lost ones!
Don't be careless.
Alright, hit him with a big slab of iron. Just stand there and don't do anything, Kite. That's like dealing basically no damage. That's weird. That Tri-Edge sign on the ground didn't look right, did it? That actively looked incorrect. That's worrying. Doing alright there, Kite? Oh. Oh, you're not. Having some issues there, buddy?
Did we do it?
Oh. Damn it. Data drain.
What? It fixed itself?
Probably did more than that.
Watch out! He's coming!
Now would probably be a good time, Haseo. How do you not recognize this place? You basically come here every time you summon Scathe.
Hey, is that Avatar?
I'm not certain, but in terms of data, it's very close.
I don't care what it is. Either way, he's going down. And then I'll bring them all back. Every last one! Ready? Come on. Come on! Yes. I'm right here.
So, it's really interesting how the bell sound effect is also associated with Scathe, with like the summoning of an avatar. Because nobody in universe kind of questions like, wait, why is it that the sound we hear when we summon our avatars is the same sound that we hear when Tri-Edge shows up? What's up with that, right? Like, it's never questioned. It's never even brought up. Also, Azure Flame God is kind of a fucking hard name, man. That is a really cool name. Like, I can appreciate that name. Ow. Azure Wildflower. Okay, this is a sick grab. Ow. Didn't do nearly as much damage as you thought it would. Oh, did you, God? Well, you are determined to get this grab off. probably shouldn't take my eyes off the screen. That seems like a potentially stupid thing to be doing right now. Granted, since I'm max level, it's actually not that stupid. Because I'm just dealing way more damage and taking way less than I should be. If I were, like, quote-unquote, appropriately leveled for this. Data drain. Cool. Alright. It'll be my turn soon enough. Alright, Kite, my turn. Get drained, idiot. Ow, my wrist. What, not a fan of that happening to you, buddy? Maybe sit with that for a while. Hey, we're all right. Kite, you lost. You don't need to fall to pieces over it.
Wait, no! First you have to tell me how to bring everybody back!
I honestly don't think Kite can talk. At least Azure Flame Kite, I don't think he can talk. Considering I know what Kite is here.
Haseo.
So I guess that means we have nothing then.
So hey, Adelie, congrats. You tracked down Tri-Edge, but you also didn't really help in stopping him, did ya? Oh, that can't be good. Nope, that's definitely not good. Adelie, no, bad.
Adelie! Get away from there!
And that's Volume 1. If you were playing the game, you would have to wait 6 months. If you were playing back on the PS2, you would have had to wait 6 months to play Volume 2, by the way. So that's how it ends for you for a while. Yeah, this is my favorite track in the games. Or a version of it, rather. No, nope, there it is. Oh boy. I'm still terrified. Like, normally this track actually does a very good job of, like, chilling me out, calming me down. In this particular moment, I am frightened at the possibility of this crashing again very soon. Again, I am so hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping that we're done with that. I'm hoping I fixed it. Because at this point, I honestly don't know what else I need to do to try and, like, fix it. But, you know, do what we can, I guess. Did I actually miss somebody subbing? What the hell? Pretty sure it did. Okay, and now Twitch is just not showing me information. Brilliant. Why must everything I touch I break? What dark god did I piss off to have this happen? And why does it keep happening during streaming hours? What's going on? This is the ad for Volume 2.
Are we in a really bad nightmare?
Yep. The next episode.
The real me that should be looking at this Haseo that's on the screen is...
Sadness, doubt. This is fate. And to observe the effects of Ida's infection on players, could there be any blackness for? Yes.
I dig the concept art.
Ida's observation room.
What are we? Lab rats?
Because you tried to take that away from me.
What is this?
What do you expect from me?
Get stronger. Consume all happiness and sadness. And use that as your stepping stone. Don't you want to know the truth?
The truth?
Yes. The reason why she lost the truth about trying I could call her
Ida and the epitaph?
in front of one epitaph. Only a small Ida, a small truth will appear.
I love those next time on segments. Like I always have. They're great. Okay, so we should still have the super boss. Seeing, like, full dive VR tech being shown here as, like, selling for $420. Hang on, I need to know. I need to know. Okay.
Last time on.
So. So $420 Canadian in I think this is supposed to be 2015. I'll check to make sure, but No. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, .hack GU happens in 2017. Right? So, $420 in 2017 is $537 now for full dive VR tech. That is like half the price, apparently, that the PS6 is going to be. That is hilarious to me. Like, that's just really funny. In a multitude of different ways. And because I pressed everything. I now have to fix my character model. There we go. Bizarre. Oh. Well, I am misclicking left, right, and center, huh? Yeah, this quest edition. Clear data, telling you what you can transfer over. And the super boss. Which we're going to do before we even think about moving forward. Okay, good. The game is smart enough to make sure that Adelie is busy. Good. Because it would have been really funny if she wasn't. Then it's just like, yeah, you know, you can play with her. It's like, didn't we just see her get, like, eviscerated by an Ida? Like, I'm pretty sure we can't bring her with us. Although if we could, that would just cement that she's a badass, and we just haven't been treating her properly. Lord of the Dead. Suggested PC level 47 for the super boss. That should tell you something. That should explain why the final boss of Volume 1 kind of just exploded the second we started fighting him.
This really gets me worked up. I'm feeling it now.
What are you feeling, Kun? You wanna maybe elaborate on that?
This is a bit of a cliche.
What, the whole Lord of the Dead thing? I agree, but trappings of an RPG, right? Also, it's weird that, you know, Cernunnos is described as the Lord of the Dead, when one of the Vital Vistas, one of his, like, NPC followers that set off this quest chain is, what, called the Lord of Death? It's like, isn't that just a tad bit confusing? Like, not too confusing, but just a little bit, you know? I'm gonna save just in case. Stop at like 4:35. Yeah, Kuhn, that's a great idea. Bring your girlfriend to fight the Lord of the Dead. You know what? Maybe that, honestly, thinking about it for an extra second, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. What do I know? Maybe she's a badass. It's a distinct possibility. Or you could be bringing her to show off, and that's about it. At which point, you know, go fuck yourself, but... Poisoned dead.
You're mine.
Jeez. You are dealing 0 damage, friend.
That was nothing.
You hit me as hard as you could, and it dealt no damage. I don't know how to take that. I legitimately don't know how to take that. Trap boxes. Once again, forgot what controller I played this on. You know what? You know what it is? I think I finally, like, fully figured out why I keep making these, like, really simple fuck-ups with the trap boxes. I, like, fully 100%ed every single one of the games, both on the PS2 and on GU Recode, which is the collection. It's what I'm playing now, right? But one was, again, on the PS2, and one was on my PS4. So when I see X, I instinctively go for the B button on this controller. Because that's where X is on a PlayStation controller. And it just keeps on happening. I keep on making that fuck up.
You're not getting away.
Why is this place populated by, like, what seems to be level 1 mobs? Well, actually, no, 500 health. It's a little more than level 1. Level 5, maybe? 10, max? Ah, there we go. We're upgrading as we go. Still not very strong, though. Still dealing 0 damage. Well, damn, okay, 5. I'm waiting for one of these to just be a trap box that just erupts. Like, doesn't even give you a chance to see what's inside or do the trap puzzle. It just explodes instantly once you kick it. Because, you know, you kick the bomb. But I'm pretty sure that just straight up doesn't happen in this game. Last I remember, anyway. Or from what I remember, rather. Come on, Phantom, you were an English major. Let's not fuck up the language too badly.
Well, that's that, I guess. Aseo, stay alert. We need to be on guard.
Why did we just shoot forward like that?
Pretty big dungeon.
Just a little. It's not that big. Minor reminder that there's, if I'm remembering correctly, a dungeon in this... Not in this game, but in these games that is, I think, 1,000 floors deep. It's either 1,000 or 100, and either or, it's really annoyingly long. It's just that the 1,000 one is definitely worse. Like, just even conceptually. So I'm pretty sure it's 100. It's 100 floors, and they give you, like, a checkpoint every 10, or something like that. Or if it is 1,000, then it's one every 50. And it is not that fun. I did it. Of course I did. But that was like with, not YouTube video essays. Not at the time, anyway. But the last time I did it with the remasters, I think I had the,
Your guard's down.
TFS at the Table, their D&D campaign, going on in the background, so I could at least be entertained by something while I was sitting there, hitting things and having them instantly die. At least until we started getting to the higher floor levels, at which point I had to focus a little more, because everything there would start countering you, and it was a whole fucking thing. It was a long, drawn-out process, no matter what. Hey, if it isn't Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest. How you doing, buddies? Bearer of the Mark of Offering. Lord Cernunnos is waiting. By absorbing your power, Lord Cernunnos' resurrection will be complete. Come, stand before our master. Do I have to? was a trip.
Where are we?
I mean, you recognize this place, Haseo. This is where we first saw Endrance, right? The ground spits forth its corpse. The corpses seek the blood of the living. Vampires? What? Born from the dark they emerge, floating in the unholy plague. Oh, immortal source of Hades, accept this offering from we, your servants. Sick design, buddy. Digging the mono eye.
Whoa! That thing is huge!
You think?
Huh. He sure looks strong, alright.
Yeah, but is he strong enough to stop us?
Don't cry later! Thorn shot!
Nope. Not even... Like, we're not doing massive damage, but... Ah, slow down, I see. He can do this with slow. That's how... That's how they're gonna justify, like, the difficulty here. Just don't let up, gang. Ow. Okay, so... Lesson learned. He can just burst through your guard. Wait, what? Ow. Yeah, not exactly... Not all that difficult of a fight. And I believe that's it? Ah, no, close though. There we go. Well, Super Boss of Volume 1 is down. Black armor achieved. Which I believe is the best armor, not only that you can get in Volume 1, but it's pretty fucking good throughout a decent chunk of Volume 2. Impossible, even if he was not complete, how could Lord Cernunnos be defeated? Because he kind of just stood there and took what we would hit him with. What are you? Well, considering the final boss's name was the Azure Flame God, a god killer, I guess? It's because you two were off on the timing of for the incantation. You two did not match me, so Lord Cernunnos could not receive enough power. That is absolutely not how that happened. How dare you? It's because your magic power is insufficient. Guys, what did you say? This is not the time for an argument, considering how your boss is about to collapse. Yeah. That's about what I thought. That's right. Go back to the hole you crawled out of.
CC Corp sure made that one annoying.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Well, I guess this ends the Mark of Offering event.
For now.
All right, we did it! We won!
Strong enemy.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, it dealt pretty damn decent damage, but definitely not the worst we've had to deal with. Word of Vigor, Word of Spirit, Text of Power. Well, first off, replace the Null Alloy with the Black Armor. Ah, that's right. It buffs everything, but you suddenly have to deal with the minor problem of your SP gets drained as you're wearing it. It's not that much of a problem, though. Considering if I'm remembering correctly, it only drains it in combat, and not when you're outside of combat. Thereby making it so that when you're outside of combat and regenning it anyway, you can kind of just ignore the consequences. Also, they give you an item to increase your max SP, so they kind of knew what you would probably be getting up to with it. They knew you'd immediately equip it. Pretty sure I don't have you. And I'm just gonna grab you because it's good to grab you. And we'll use you right away. We need one more to get to 7. Damn. Kestrel. Let's buy one more so that we can just automatically bump up to level 7. Ah, we can't. You're only selling one at a time. I see how it is. You love how gay Dio and Poochie are? Yeah, they're incredibly gay. You see, Miss Cucho, we were roommates. Flashback to Dio inviting him to lie down in bed together and read the Quran. It's like, dude. Are you sure you want to claim you guys were roommates? Because this seems very intimate. Like, Dio dies, and Poochie then spends the rest of his fucking life trying to make his ambitions reality. Like, that man had it bad for Dio. Like, and he was not even subtle about it, either. Roblox, do you think that the reason that Dio was so down for slutting it up and having as many kids as he did was because he was feeling extraordinarily petty and was just thinking to himself, well, I have Jonathan's body, which means, technically speaking, I can make Jonathan cheat on his wife. Do you think that was his motivation? Because I 100% have always thought that that was why he had as many kids as he did. Like, I legitimately have always thought that. Just a really petty act of revenge on his part. Oz, and you are cackling at that headcanon. Am I incorrect, though? Does that not sound like something he would 100% do? You wanna know what this is? This is the same vibe as, like, All For One looking All Might dead in the eye and going like, yeah, I absolutely kidnapped your master's grandson and raised him to be evil. It's like, no, it's not true. And he just goes like, oh, come on, this is totally what I would do. This is totally in my wheelhouse. What are you talking about? This is 100% what I would do. Come on, man. Give me some credit. You know me. Type of shit. Like, it is such a Dio move to have him just be like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that from beyond the grave, Jonathan knows what I did. And then you get, like, a flash to, like, Jonathan in heaven. Just being super chill and greeting all of his grandchildren. Being like, no, it's not your fault it happened. Your dad was a monster, and he's a total dick weasel, but it's not your fault. I love you just the same. Because Jonathan had no flaws. Aside from trusting Dio for way too fucking long. And even then, he didn't even really trust Dio. He kind of just tolerated him and hung out with him because they were on the rugby team together, and that's about it.
You're not getting away.
Okay, so I was incorrect. The black armor is constantly draining away at you. Like, it just does not stop, which means I should probably take it off for now. Put it on for tougher fights, just... maybe not here. Okay, that's probably more than enough to get us, like, either a B or an A rank on that. I think I'll finish off this, this dungeon. Maybe one more after it, if we have a little bit of time. And then call it for tonight. Because for the rest of what's going on, it's kind of just grindy until we get to Volume 2. Until I decide to go to Volume 2.
This'll be quick.
Hell, the only reason I'm here is because I was looking up, like, hey, what weapons am I missing? And it's like, oh, this one you can't get in the shop. You have to get it from, like, the trap boxes in this area. So, I literally just came here for that. But, because you can get new keywords by doing areas, I'm clearing the area out while at it. While we're at it, rather.
I don't feel like losing today. Okay, who's next?
Do you think Poochie would get jealous of Dio going around and, spreading his seed, as it were? Do you think he would watch and also get jealous?
I have enough chim spheres for it.
Source unknown. Passing life form detected. Hey, bro. Be a bud. Give me some.
Like, just look at these ignorant sluts, unable to please the master. Like, he's just inserted himself as Dio's head wife type of shit.
You're not getting away.
I like imagining these morons doing stupid shit like this. No. Just one word, got it. Glad to know I'm the only one whose brain is completely broken.
You're not getting away.
As much a man loves God, that's saying... That is untrustworthy on his part, because last time I checked, laying in bed with God is a no-no. Especially if God happens to be wearing, like, nothing. Depending on what version of the story you're reading / watching.
This'll be quick.
I forget. In the flashback we get in the anime, is he wearing a shirt? Is Dio wearing a shirt in that flashback? Because in the manga, not only is he not wearing a shirt, his pants are unbuttoned. And they're riding low on his hips. I am so not kidding. Like, Araki took time to let you know, without saying the words explicitly, what was going on in that room before the flashback started.
That was careless.
Okay, who's next?
It was quite clear. another Spin Locust, which I'm relatively certain is what we were looking for when we came in. Don't need more Wind Idols.
You're mine! Electro bullet! Well, that's that, I guess.
Your guard's down.
I guess we win.
You're not getting away.
Okay, who's next?
Well, we got about 7 minutes to go. I might as well talk about the plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Romeo is a Dead Man, but I'm like reasonably sure we're at the end of the game. Like we're there, right? It's like the last level and the last boss fight. So it's going to be Romeo is a Dead Man, and then once we're done with that, I'm going to be booting up El Shaddai. And that is going to be taking Romeo's a Dead Man is a Dead Man slot every other Tuesday.
Electro bullet! That was nothing.
Oh, and in other news, that game I was excited about, Kijutsu Rider or something, apparently it came out, and I have not been hearing favorable things about it.
You deserve to be.
I have been hearing not great things about it.
You're not getting away.
Thorn shot!
Thankfully, nothing like,
It was adequate.
nothing like, oh, all the proceeds from this game go straight into, like, eviscerating children or something. It's like, no, thankfully. But more along the lines of, it was just not ready to be released. It needed more time in the oven, so people are hoping beyond hope that it gets, like, updated semi-quickly.
Not getting away.
Like, it needs an update desperately right now, but they're hoping that after that first update, they're gonna keep on working on it, because it is apparently just not ready yet.
Well, that's that, I guess.
I'll stream it at some point. Hell, I might even stream it as it is now so that we can see for ourselves, but... you know. That's one of those we'll get there when we get there type of things. It's a damn shame too, though, because I was super looking forward to being a cowboy superhero. We don't have enough of those. We really don't. I think the most recent one we got was Valen. In...
Here's our chance.
Fuck, my brain is melting.
I guess we win.
Ironic, because the character I'm talking about is chocolate-themed. But, no. Blanking on the name of the show. Blanking on... Well, it's Kamen Rider, but I'm blanking on the name of the Kamen Rider, which is weird. Brave Gloves. Do not give up on the item just in case. Toss another Spin Corpse. We have enough to spare. Let's head out. Correspond move. Not what I wanted. I was hoping for a word. Let's not give up on the item because it... We can sell it for shit. We can make a profit off of it. Indulge in capitalism, Maseo. I felt gross saying that. Oh, damn it, it's not... Nothing's been sold. Shit. No. Alright. Oh, boy. Ah, Pyros. Alright. Saving the game. Okay. So that's going to be it for tonight. Oh, boy. Hope you guys join in tomorrow for Romeo's a Dead Man and potentially El Shaddai, depending on how long that last level is and the boss fight. Who knows, right? But we'll find out. I'm going to handle the cleanup of Volume 1 off camera. When we come back next week, I might boot up in Volume 1. To, like, show that the books are done, that I've done the character quests. And then I'll save the game, boot up Volume 2, transfer the data over, and we can start Volume 2. But yeah, I'm going to try and get as much of it done off camera as possible, because it is a lot of busy work. A lot of just hunting shit down in random dungeons type of thing. But, alright. Do we hit up Goober? Do we repay the favor of when they raided us? You know what? Hell yeah. Let's do that. All right. I'm actually glad I was able to fix this damn thing. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone.